Hey guys, for those of you that have been hearing about cryptocurrencies, blockchain, and Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these stuffs, but doesn't know what it's all about and how it works. So, in this video, I'll be covering all the basic things you need to know about cryptocurrencies and blockchain. So, guys, I'll be touching it from the very start, from what is blockchain and how it works, okay, and what is Bitcoin, how Bitcoin was created, the intention of the creation of Bitcoin. So guys, just stay to the very end of this video and you will get to learn and get yourself started in the crypto space. So guys, let's jump on straight to this course. So guys, what exactly is blockchain? All right, so you have been hearing about blockchain. So what exactly is blockchain? Blockchain simply refers to as a distributed digital distributed ledger technology. Okay, this technology makes a history of any digital assets on unalterable and transparent through the use of the decentralized and cryptograph hashing. Okay, so this is a huge grammar, so let me try to break it down. um Blockchain can be um is kind of similar to um a normal business ledger. So a business ledger is a book or a collection of accounts in which transactions are being recorded. Each account has an opening or a carried forward balance, and would record transaction as either a debt or a credit in separate column, and the ending or closing balance. So guys, it's simple to understand that blockchain is the same as a business ledger, where you record your transaction, your daily transaction, your buying, your selling, your credits, your debits. All right, so it's just like a ledger where you record your daily business transaction. So it's the same as blockchain. The only difference is that blockchain is kind of digital, then ledger is physical and it's written on a book. So that's the only difference between the two. So a blockchain is a distributed database. So a database is information that is set up for easy access, management of, or is an organized collection of data stored and accessed electronically. So a blockchain is a digital database, it's a distributed database, meaning that it's a compiled information of transactions that is recorded is recorded electronically. So it's recorded in a system or in a bunch of computers, and is distributed in various destinations. So that is the simple definition of a database. And according to the creation of blockchain tends to function it tends to distribute this database into various computers. Okay, as a database, a blockchain stores information electronically in a digital format. Blockchain are best known for their crucial role in cryptocurrencies system, such as Bitcoin. So guys, this is where Bitcoin comes in. Okay, so the creation of Bitcoin used a technology called the blockchain. So Bitcoin transaction is stored and is recorded through the blockchain technology to maintain, to secure, and to decentralize record of each transaction. All right, so the innovation of the blockchain technology is that it guarantees the fidelity, the security of a record of data, and generates trust without the need of a trusted third party. So guys, this is actually the main reason for the creation of blockchain. All right, it was created in order to guarantee the fidelity, the security, and also to record a particular data without the need of a trusted third party, such as the lawyers and all those kind of stuffs. The key difference between a typical database and a blockchain is how the data is structured. Okay, so a blockchain collects information together in groups known as blocks, and that holds a set of information. So these blocks have certain storage capacity, and when filled, they are closed and are linked to the previous filled blocks, okay, forming a chain of data known as blockchain. chain. So guys, these blocks that contain information, when filled, they are linked to the previous filled blocks, and they form a kind of block with chains. So that's where the word came, blockchain. So it's like a linked information between a previous and a present information. They are linked together. All right, so that's what blockchain is all about: linking previous information with new information inside one interface. So that's simply how blockchain works. So all information that follows the freshly added chains is compiled into a newly formed block that will then also be added to the chain once filled. Okay, so this is basically how the blockchain technology works. So guys, what actually is the main work? What is the goal of this blockchain technology? Okay, so the goal of the of blockchain is to allow digital information to be recorded and distributed, but not edited. So okay, this information are being recorded and distributed into to different computers, but it's not altered. Okay, but this information are not altered. They are the same way, they are the same information, but they are distributed to different computers to to secure them and to prevent alteration of this information. The first proposal, um, of the blockchain technology was done in a research in 1991. Okay, the blockchain technology concept predated its widespread application in the use blockchain in 2009. So actually, the blockchain technology started fully in 2009, in the production of Bitcoin. Then blockchain has been used in the creation of various cryptocurrencies, decentralized finance app, and non-digital tokens, NFTs, and smart contracts. So how is information added into blockchain? All right, so guys, take a look at this image. I'm going to use this image to explain to you guys how transactions are being uploaded to the blockchain. Okay, so look at this now. A transaction is requested and is authenticated. Okay, so this is the block that represents the transaction that is created. Okay, the block then is being sent to different nodes, meaning is being sent to different computers. All right, so in the network, the transaction or the information is represented by a block, a particular block, and the block is being sent to different computers, different node. Okay, then the node validates the transaction, and once the transaction is being validated, the transaction will be completed, and that particular transaction or that particular block will be updated into the network across, will be stored in the network. All right, so once the information is being stored in the network, it will be distributed, across the network, and the block is added to the existing blockchain. Okay, and then the node is received as a reward of for proof of work. This is typically in cryptocurrency. So the whole idea of blockchain is for information to operate without a central authority. Okay, so there is no central body that that controls the movement of transaction and the movement of information within the blockchain space. But still, transactions needs to be authenticated before it can be stored the in the blockchain in a particular network. Okay, so this is done using cryptograph keys, a string of data, like a password. Okay, that identify a user and give access to their account or wallet of value on the system. Okay, so each user has their own private keys and public keys that everyone can see. Using them, both create a secured digital identity to authenticate the the user via digital signature and to unlock the transaction they want to perform. Okay, so guys, this is actually the role of what I normally say within the platform. I will tell you, okay, make sure you secure your passphrase and make sure you secure your private key. So without your private keys, you cannot be able to access you cannot be able to unlock or access your assets. Okay, so that private key or the passphrase, as the case may be, is what grants you access or grants you the authority to access your assets. Okay, so for a transaction to be authorized, okay, the transaction must be agreed by between users. Okay, it needs to be approved or authorized before it is added in the chain. For a public blockchain, the decision to add a transaction to a chain is made by consensus. This means that the majority of the node, okay, or computers in the network must agree that the transaction is valid. Okay, so this makes the alteration of information within a block kind of difficult to alter. All right, so this method is adopted in order to prevent alteration of informations within the network. Okay, so um the people who owns the computers and the network are incentivized to verify transaction through rewards. Okay, so this whole process, all right, is known as proof of work. All right, so what exactly is proof of work? Okay, so I know you guys must have been hearing of proof of work. So proof of work requires the people who owns the computer in the network to solve a complex mathematical problems to be able to add a block to the chain. Solving this problem is known as mining. Okay, all right, so guys, this is where the term mining comes in. So for miners are usually rewarded for their work in cryptocurrency. So um mining mining is not actually easy. Okay, so mining is solving a mathematical problem that can only be solved by trial and error, and the odds of solving the problem is about 1 in 5.9 trillion. So guys, this is why mining is easy in the blockchain technology, because if miners are not there, transactions won't be validated, won't be authorized. So for miners helps in the growth of a particular network, because they help in solving mathematical through their GPUs and their CPU, this GPUs and the CPUs of their computer. They helps in solving and mathematical problems and helping to validate a particular transaction, a particular block, or in order for those blocks to be added to the chain. Okay, so this means that requires sustainable computing power which use considerable amount of energy. This means that the reward for undertaking the mining must outweigh the cost of the computers and the electric cost of running them, as one computer alone would take years to find solution to mathematical problems. So guys, this is why you see people saying they want to mine cryptocurrencies. They are not actually, what they mean is that they are trying to use the power or the power of of their computer to solve mathematical problems within a particular network. All right, so like I said before, the purpose of educational blockchain technology is to ensure decentralization. So imagine that a computer owns a server farm with 1,000 computers, and those computers used to maintain a database a database holding all of its client account information. So these companies own a warehouse building that contains all of these computers under one roof, and has full controls of each of these computers and all the information contained within them. So this, however, provide a single point of failure. Okay, so what happens if the electricity at this location goes out. Okay, so guys, this is actually the reason why blockchain is decentralized. Because imagine, like I said, imagine if you have have 1,000 computers, okay, and these computers, okay, contain all the information of a particular transaction of your company, okay, and then all of a sudden the power goes out. So what will happen to the transaction coming in and going out? All right, so that's exactly the reasons. That's exactly the reason why um 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 transaction going within a particular network, okay, is spread out to different location, okay, spread out between different location and several nodes. So it's spread out between several locations and are stored in several computers. So to prevent this unwanted hazard, okay, so that's exactly the reason why um blockchain use adopt the method of spreading out their information, their transactions to different locations, different computers in different locations. So guys, this is not only to create redundancy, but also to maintain the fidelity of the data stored within. So if someone tries to alter a record at one instance of the database, the other node would not be altered, okay, and thus will prevent bad actor from doing so. Okay, so if one user tamper with a Bitcoin record of transaction, for example, okay, other node would cross-reference each other and easily pinpoint the node with the incorrect information. Okay, so this system helps to establish an exact and transparent order of events. In this way, no single node within the network can alter the information held within. So guys, this is actually the purpose of spreading out information to different locations, so that if someone, or maybe let's say a scammer or a hacker tries to alter the transaction within a particular from a particular position or from a particular node, it's the other node need to cross-reference each other. Okay, so whereby doing so, they'll pinpoint that particular node or that particular system that is sending out incorrect information. Okay, so this also helps. This also makes blockchain technology more secured. Because of this, the information and the history, okay, such as the transaction of cryptocurrencies, are irreversible. Okay, so once the information are being stored and are being the blocks are being chained together, it cannot be reversed. But still, the transaction going within a particular network are still transparent, meaning that every user can see the transaction going on within the network. So this takes us to the transparency of of um of the blockchain technology. Okay, so because of the decentralization of because of the decentralized nature of blockchain technology, all transactions can be transparently viewed by either having a personal node or using blockchain explorer. So guys, if you want to see the transaction going within a particular network, okay, maybe let's assume you want to see a transaction going in and out of a particular network, such as blockchain, maybe Ethereum or Binance, for example. You just need to go to their to the blockchain explorer, okay, then you search for that particular transaction using the contract address, okay, then you will see the transaction going in and out of that particular network. So this allows everyone to see the transaction occurring live. So each node has its own copy of the chain that gets updated as fresh block. So what makes a blockchain secured, okay, is blockchain actually secure? Okay, so guys, blockchain technology achieves its decentralized security and trust in several ways. Okay, so they achieve their security and trust in using several methods. Okay, to begin with, a new block are always stored linearly and chronologically. Okay, this is they are always added to the end of the blockchain. After a block has been added to the end of the blockchain, it is extremely difficult to go back and alter the content of the block unless a majority of the network has reached a consensus to do so. Okay, unless the majority of the network has agreed to change or to alter a particular information within a particular block. Okay, so this is its own hash. Okay, alongside with the hash of the block before it. Okay, as well as the previous mentioned timestamp. Okay, so each hash code are created by a mathematical function that turns the digital information into strings of numbers and letters. So if that information is edited in any way, then the hash code change as well. Okay, let's take it this way. Imagine if a hacker who runs a node, or who runs a particular node, or who has a particular computer that is registered within a particular network in the block in a particular network, wants to alter the blockchain and steal a currency from everyone else. Okay, if they were to alter their own single copy, okay, it would no longer align with everyone else copy. Okay, when everyone else cross-reference their copy against each other, they would see that this one copy stand out, and that hacker's version of the chain will be cast out as illegitimate. I hope if you aren't understanding what I'm saying, please comment in the comment box below, and I will reply straight to your question. Okay, so to succeed with this hack, it will require that the hacker simultaneously controls and alter 51% or more of the copies of the blockchain, so that their own new copy becomes the majority copy, and thus be agreed upon. Okay, so for the hacker to successfully accomplish his mission, okay, he has to alter 51% or even more copies of that particular information within the blockchain space. Okay, so and that would not be easy because it's going to require a mass amount of money and resources. Okay, and they will also need to redo all the blocks because they would now have a different timestamp and a different hash code. So you guys, you see that to tamper with informations going in and out of a blockchain space, or in a blockchain network, is not so easy. So this makes the blockchain technology secured to maximum a very maximum rate. Okay, so having known that blockchain technology is actually secure, that blockchains are secured, so how are blockchain used? Okay, so blockchain are used in many ways. Okay, so as we now know, Bitcoin blockchain stores data about monetary transactions. Today, there are more than 10,000 other cryptocurrency systems running on the blockchain. But it turns out that the blockchain is actually a reliable way to store data about other types of transaction as well. So guys, blockchain can also be used in banking and finance. Blockchain technology can also be used in um, in healthcare system to record their data, to record medical to store medical record. Okay, they can also blockchain can also be to store properties, records, properties possession. Okay, so also the most important part, blockchain also can be used as a smart contract. Okay, so a smart contract is a computer's code that can be built into the blockchain technology to facilitate, verify, and or negotiate a contract agreement. So smart contract operates under the set of conditions to which the user agree. When those conditions are met, the terms of the agreement are automatically carried out. So guys, the last part of this course and the very important part to know is who really invented this technology, who invented blockchain. So according to record, blockchain technology was first outlined in 1991 by Stotant. Oh, guys, I don't really know whether I'm pronouncing it very very well. Um, Mind me if I'm wrong. So this is the name of those that postulated blockchain technology at first. So these are the two guys that did the job. So these are the people that postulated blockchain technology at first: Stotant Haber and W. Scott Stonetta. Sorry guys, I don't know which language which language bears this name. So mind me if I'm not pronouncing it very well. So these two mathematicians who wanted to implement a first system where documents timestamp could not be altered. Okay, so the goal that these two mathematicians has was to implement a document, okay, whereby the information within the document cannot be altered for any reason. So in 1990s, in the 1990s, cyberpunk, okay, cyberpunk Nick Szabo proposed using a blockchain technology to store digital um, payment system known as Bitcode. So this was never implemented. So guys, I think we have come to the very end of this course. Please comment on the comment box below if you want to see the part 2 of this course, okay, where I'll be further explaining in depth how cryptocurrency are developed and how they function, okay, the use of smart contracts and and further details in the crypto space. Please guys, comment in the comment section if you understood what I taught in this course, and if you have any question or maybe you not understand anything I explained in this first part of this course, please drop a comment in the comment box below, and don't forget to like this course if you enjoyed it and if you find value in it, and also subscribe to. Please do well to join our social media platform, okay, because I'll be dropping this material, this PDF, and that I compiled for this first part of this course. So I'll be dropping it in our social media platform. So please click on the links in the description. Okay, you'll be taken to our different social media platform. We are on Facebook, we are on WhatsApp, and we are on Telegram. So please do well to join those social media platforms in order to get this material for further reading. Okay, so in case you not really understand the video and you want to read it up on your own, okay, I'll be leaving the material for this course in our social media platform. So please do well to join our social media platform, and we'll be so happy to see you guys in the very next tutorial.